NASCAR Live is presented by Kawasaki, the leading edge of power, performance, exhilaration. Brought to you in part by Parts Plus, America's family of auto parts stores and service centers. And by XM Satellite Radio. XM Radio is the only place to hear weekly shows hosted by Jimmy Johnson and Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Welcome back, everybody, to Richmond, where we are fortunate enough this morning on NASCAR Live to be in the pits where all the action is going to happen tonight. And we are also lucky enough to have two of the 42 drivers that have won at this racetrack with us, Joe Nemechek and Jeff Burton. Guys, we got a lot of very strong cars very far back in the field tonight. It should be a great battle and should be interesting to watch those guys work their way up. And the other cars who qualified, well, trying to stay up there.
You know, we were just talking about that. I know Tony Stewart, I think, is right behind me. He's 18th, I'm 17th. Jeff Gordon's right there. Jeff Burton's right there. There's a large group of good cars, and I thought our U.S. Army car was really good in practice. I know Jeff was good in practice, so it's going to be exciting.
This race always is of people at the front coming back and people in the middle going forward and people in the back. I mean, it goes back and forth so quickly here that tonight will be no different. The key is being there when you need to be. You know, you can be wherever you want to be. That's right. With 200 to go, it doesn't matter. But with 50 to go, you better be where you need to be.
So now we normally, when we go to Bristol and Martinsville, we talk about tempers, everybody coming back, bumps, and tempers playing. But it seems like this racetrack just doesn't lend itself to as much of that. Now, we've seen a bump and run or two here, but not necessarily as much as Bristol or Martinsville.
Well, I got to say, this place here, any place we go, we're on the edge. I mean, if your race car is going to go fast, you have to be on the edge. And that's the edge of either spinning out or losing control. And if you take a nudge from somebody, usually you're going to go around. This is no different. 3/4 of a mile versus a half mile. We're definitely going faster.
Well, folks, strange things can happen anytime you go racing, but so far this weekend we've seen a Busch day that started at 8:30 one day and ended the next day. Here's what's up on the menu for the rest of tonight and this evening. NASCAR Performance at 5 o'clock, NASCAR Race Day built by the Home Depot at 5:30, Speed News Saturday 7, and then it's time to go racing for 400 laps on FX, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. You'll see the bumping and banging that Joe and Jeff were talking to us about. And folks, keep it right here because it's a beautiful day, no rain in the forecast, and we intend to go racing this evening. For Joe and Jeff and Bob, I'm John. So long.